everyone, I'm Danny and welcome back to Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen. So we just opened up our tunnel to our last tomb, or our true tomb apparently. Do we have our map on us? No. Aw, shit. Ayo. Nice simple one. Oh, we know this one. This is N. So it could be O or I. Let's say N. I know the head on a stick thing was A. This thing was S. Lies. The path lies in destiny?
That's nice and cryptic.
Cool. What about you?
I bet I could translate that.
So then shall not be done any evil things unto me by the fiends. Well then. We have a golden coffin.
Let's see if destiny really is the path.
Do we have to spell destiny and remember what our fucking letters are? Hang on. Hang on. Take a picture of this real quick. Okay. So D is the tiny little bird thing. There's no tiny little bird thing, so I guess that's out the window. What else could destiny mean?
Did that. That's done.
Oh, that worked.
That's too far.
Are you serious? I'm fucking guessing. Okay. You know, I'm impressed with myself. Brute force, and I got 2 of them. What letter is that? I'm gonna see if the 2 that I got randomly are on the right path. So I don't have what this is in my thing that I took a picture of, and then I did the cat, right? The cat is E. What's S? S is the stork-looking thing, which isn't here. Let's try scared.
No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Okay.
No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Alright, so then we go to the thing down there. Scarab. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to remember this now. Hopefully muscle memory will get this. Okay. Square thing. Cat. Closest to us. Scarab. It wasn't this. Not slug. Oh yeah, I don't know what the solution to this is supposed to be, but I'm apparently just gonna brute force it. Alright, so it's not the slug, it's not that. The swirly thing is an H. Woohoo, swirly thing. Not chromosome looking thing. Make lemonade when life gives you a homicidal bridge. You've clearly done something to make life angry. Okay. Kitty. So it's not that. Not that either. Alright. So it'd probably go a lot faster if I didn't just fucking jump on random ones, but we already got a good amount of them. It's not these two. It's not that. Okay. So no. It could be the key.
That's too far.
That's too far.
No way. That is how Nancy's die. That's too far. No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Yeah, that one. It's like half in the ground already. Oh, as an exhibit. Okay. Hope there aren't that many after this. Okay. So, no. Cat? Not much of a move, but okay.
No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Okay. I was just doing that because I thought it would be too far. The danger of guests plummeting to their untimely death is sure to spice up even the dullest dinner party. Yeah, like this isn't spelling destiny, so I don't know what they're getting at. Okay, so not that one. That's too far.
That is way too far. That's too far. That's too far. That is way too far.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost at the end, so...
That's too far.
Dog head on a stick? No. We only have like 1 or 2 left. Okay, so these are all too far. It wasn't dog head on a stick. Not that.
Whoa!
This is how I do a lot of my Nancy Drew puzzles, like the squirrel in Waverly Academy, the planks in Last Train to Blue Mountain Canyon.
That is way too far.
Okay, so all of these are gonna be too far.
No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Not the smoke thing. So, like, what even... I'm sorry, people in the other apartment are yelling. Cat and then chromosome looking thing. Alright, so no. No, so what the fuck is it?
No way. That is how Nancy's die.
Whoops. Like, what one haven't we done? I feel like these are too far. We've done these. Cat. Yay. Alright. Now I need to pick one. I assume it's all the way over here. This looks the biggest and the friendliest. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. I feel like something's gonna collapse on me. There's like another tunnel there, obviously.
Wow. These look just like the symbols from Lily's game. I should talk to her about it.
Yeah, we should. Birds. Oh, okay. Can we... Where are we at? Ooh, birds. We can't translate that. Okay, now we have two ways.
Can't open it. It's locked.
That must be the second exit that people were talking about in the journal entry. Can any hand just do that? What? Okay. Where's the cat tomb?
Yes?
I don't want to tell him anything.
Why would the coffin be empty?
The ancients were not above playing tricks on us.
Clearly.
Do thefts happen often on sites like this?
On most sites, yes. On my sites, no one steals. 20 years, and not a single theft.
Is there a market for stolen artifacts?
Yes, a booming market. A musician has his picture taken standing next to a sarcophagus, and the black market comes pounding on my door, begging me for supply.
What do you do?
I send them away. Of course I send them away. I'm surprised you lack the tact to even ask.
Well, I'm a curious person. I find that tact often gets in the way of truly getting to know someone.
You remind me of my ex-wife. I divorced her for being tactless.
That's not exactly a nice thing to say.
I'm a complex person. I find that niceties often get in the way of me truly expressing myself.
Douche.
Could this curse be someone trying to cause a distraction so he could rob the place?
Could be.
Wouldn't it be easy to get caught selling one-of-a-kind artifacts?
You think thieves are smart? They're not. If they were, they steal big. Steal small, you are a crook. Steal big, you are an explorer or a pharaoh.
I found a new chamber.
We are close to her. Closer with each second. Well done, Nancy. You are very good at this.
You know I am.
I found a gold coffin. It could be Nefertari.
I must see this.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Alright. I'm gonna say, I need his key. Okay. So now we have the key to his trunk, but also we can do the cat. Or the bird puzzle.
All the birds are here. I must need to press them in a certain way. I need to figure out what it is.
Okay, so our journal. We need to do 8. Ah! So held in the paws, roosting in the reeds, soaring on colored wings, perched high on the boat, caught in the jaws, flying above the reeds, standing in the boat, wading in the water. So when we were last at our bird mural, I took a picture. So I'm just pulling that up. Alright, so the first one is held in the paws. So there is a tiger thing. And in its paws is something with like a kind of a mohawk and a droopy beak. Kind of like this, but it doesn't have a chest thing. No, a mohawk and a droopy beak. Okay, I don't know if it was like a press it and they come up, but then you wouldn't need to actually solve the puzzle, so. I'm gonna take a picture of this too. Okay. Just so I don't have to go back to it. So roosting in the reeds. In the reeds is like the, what should we consider that, the swan or the crane? In the actual reeds is probably the crane. I also don't know names of birds, so. Curved beak, sure. Soaring on colored wings, so that I know is the thing that's kind of at the top with the huge ass wings. That are kind of like square on the ends. We need wings that are squared. That's square, but it doesn't have a head thing. That guy. Because that's a vulture. Perched high on the boat. So that is the vulture that is sitting on the tip of the boat. So vulture. Flying above the reeds. Flying above the reeds is the little like I think it's this guy with the weird head thing. Standing in the boat was the duck. And wading in the water is the crane thing. Or no, not crane thing. These both look like a duck. No? I know that this is 1. This is definitely 2. Squared wings is definitely 3. Vulture is definitely 4. Oh, I only did 7. There are 8. Oh, that's because I fucking skipped one. I skipped caught in the jaws. So soaring on colored wings, perched high on the boat is the vulture. Now caught in the jaws. Caught in the jaws is the kind of duck looking one that's not actually a duck. Oh. It looks like a duck, but not as much like a duck. So I think that's a not so duck one. That's caught in the jaws. That's a 5. Six is flying above the reeds. So that's all the weird hair thing. 7 is wading in the water, so duck. And then 8, no, standing in the boat. 8 is wading in the water, which is the crane. Maybe I mixed up my duck and not duck. It's dumb that they look the same. Alright, so 1. 2. 3, 4. And now switch these two. So 5. Weird hair. 7. Okay. The whole duck and not duck thing is annoying. Alright. Ooh, footprints. Can we not investigate the footprints? Ah, no, wait, there was a magnifying glass.
This is a match to Lily's sunglasses. What was she doing sneaking around in the tunnels?
Ooh, Lily.
Someone else has been down in these tunnels recently. This looks important.
Yeah, it does.
Did that. That's done.
Even though we haven't opened it. We lost 2 men last night. I cannot be sure, but I suspect cobras. The tomb is thick with hidden dangers, and it's getting worse. 3 men so far lost in the expedition. The rest are afraid they'll be the next to die. By now, we should have found the queen. We should have found her mummy. We've only found confusion and death. I am in a world with backwards rules I can never understand. In a tomb built to drag me down into the underworld by any means. I do not feel brave here, as I did when our journey began. I feel like a little lost girl, toying with something she does not understand. It was foolish to stay. It is reckless to be here alone, but I can't return home having been this close. How many lifetimes have been cut short searching for the queen? It is worse than that. If I cannot find her, if I die out here, I know my daughter will be the letter. I know my daughter will find the letter I wrote for her. I know she will throw her life away on this foolish quest too. Nefertari is lost forever, and I no longer care. I will gather my supplies. I will find my way home, and I will destroy that letter before my daughter reads it. I'm being punished for my lack of faith. That must be why this is happening. Something caught my eye as I was gathering the last bits of my gear. The mark. It's throughout the tomb. These lines I had assumed were from the Book of the Dead are much more than that. I am at the point where that matters little now. Sudi returned fevered and delirious, telling me that the whole expedition team fell ill on their trip home. One by one they died, shivering under the desert sun. Sudi was the last alive. I have no idea how he found his way back. I wish he hadn't. I've given him most of my water. I know he won't last the night, but I can't watch him suffer. Now I don't have enough water for the trip home. Set out to find water. Found none. A day after I laid Sudi to rest, another storm swept down on the tomb. The entrance again sealed by the restless sand. I began to feel a chill settle over my bones. How long until I find myself next to Sudi? A few hours? A day? It doesn't matter. No matter the answer, it will be too short and too long all at once. That's upsetting. Wow. We have quite the collection of tunnels now. Ah, he's still not here. Check up with Jamila, tell her about the new tomb.
Hello.
Okay. Or not.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Let's talk to Lily then.
Hi.
Can you tell me what the symbols on the Senate board mean?
The special squares are the House of Rebirth, the House of Happiness, the House of Three Truths, and the House of Re Atom. That represents the House of Water.
What's the House of Water?
In the desert, water is very important, obviously. But when the desert is creeping in, stripping away all of the grazing lands, the House of Water became a powerful idea. It was the element the ancient Egyptians revered and were terrified of offending.
Okay.
I found a gold coffin. We might really be on our way to finding Nefertari.
I can't believe it's really her! The Lost Queen, and we found her! Do you have any idea what this means?
She'll need a new nickname?
Very funny, but I do suppose you're right. What do you think about the Returned Queen? I should write that down. Nancy, you and me, we're going to be in the history books.
I look forward to being mentioned in many 6th grade essays.
True, but Nancy, you need to realize that this is important. How many people actually get to be part of something important?
I found a rhinestone in a hidden tunnel.
So? That could mean anything.
You're the only one here with rhinestones. That means you were there.
It doesn't mean anything. Leave it alone.
I don't know. But yeah, now that we have the key to Abdullah's footlocker, we want to see what's in there.
It's really important that you go see Abdullah.
Thanks. I'll be right back. And do not touch a thing.
Yeah, right, son. Alright. Let's see what you got here, sir.
I knew something didn't seem right.
Alright, Kingston University. Dear Mr. Bakum, I must confess I was rather surprised to hear of your deciding to remain with your initial pick, particularly after sending you her student file. Although the most damaging claims against her were unproven, there was substantial evidence against her for falsifying her research. The student who accused her was himself found guilty of plagiarism, and many of the faculty believed that Lily was simply caught in his scheme to try to avoid the charges by placing suspicion elsewhere. While he was dismissed from the PhD program, Lily remained in the program by a very narrow margin after the departmental board meeting on the matter. While she has avoided any permanent charges, it is clear that she has a tendency for questionable ethics and dealings. That aside, her purely academic record speaks for itself. Lily could be a rising star in the Egyptology field should she choose to embrace the more traditional values of the field. With her knowledge in pottery and relics of the New Kingdom, she will be able to assist you greatly with guidance and unwavering supervision. Okay.
Who would lie about this?
Dear Mr. Bakum, thank you for your interest in SPIDE. We always encourage new members who share our belief in alien forebears and have attached a membership application for you to complete. In regards to your inquiry, we do not and have never had a member on our roster by the name of Jamila Eldine. If she is claiming to be a member of our guild, she is lying. However, if she'd like to become an official SPIDE ambassador, we have enclosed a membership application for her as well. We look forward to meeting both of you at the new member initiation gathering in Cairo. Yours in space in beyond. Sunny June, SPIDE chief exobiologist. Okay, so Lily lied about shit, and Jamila isn't actually in SPIDE. So let's go ask why Jamila is not actually in SPIDE.
Hi, Nancy.
You don't really believe in any of this alien stuff, do you?
Of course I do. What's gotten into you, Nancy?
I've seen Sonny's letter. He says you've never taken one of his classes. How do you explain that?
Fine. You've made your point. What do you want from me?
The truth, for a change.
I guess the truth is mine to tell, and yours to find out.
So who are you here for? Abdullah or Nefertari?
Who says I'm here for either?
Common sense.
You're an interesting one, Nancy.
You didn't answer my question.
If you ever want to hear my answer, we'll need to reach an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
You don't speak a word of this to anyone here.
Oh, sure.
The time is not right. Wait.
Okay.
So you don't actually believe in aliens?
Right. Except
Except what?
Sonny. He really is special.
What do you mean? How so?
I can't be the one to tell you. If you ever need to know, he'll find you.
Okay.
I saw something very strange near the tomb.
You did?
Alright. Hell yeah. False bottom.
What is this? What is Jamila actually up to?
He's right about the location. Who tipped him off? The London Crier. TS says rumors of a sale if discovered. Private market strong. The lost love of Ramses II. Famed Egyptologist personal quest. England's obsession with Egypt is as old as the empire itself. Perhaps that is why Dr. Abdullah Bakum enjoys such a strong following here in the UK. I bet he does. While any visit from Bakum would never be met with fanfare from the amateur Egyptologist community, this particular visit is sure to go down in history as the first step in what will no doubt be an extraordinary adventure. You will be very foolish to miss this presentation, says Bakum, in reference to his upcoming speech at the Royal Academy of Antiquities. I have made a very exciting breakthrough in the search for Nefertari, Egypt's famed lost queen. Those who follow Bakum know that his claim is worth the buzz it's generating. No Egyptologist can match Bakum in terms of his landmark discoveries, and it is unlikely anyone ever will. She wrote, he is a cheater and a thief. Searched for evidence of outside help. May have seen tire tracks. Not sure. I can't scare him out, but maybe I can make the tomb uninhabitable. So she is out for him, I guess. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna have to talk to her about that again. She's not here though. Alright, so we'll find a way to make her come on back to us in our next episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more in the future, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a great deal. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.